Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cinema Flow podcast. I'm your host, Zach Abdulbaki, and today I'm joined by two very special guests. First up, returning to the show, is Angelique Acuna from the Film Stud Girls. Hello, Angelique.
Hello. Happy to be here once again.
Yes, my favorite guest. I think you're probably my most frequent guest at this point.
Oh my gosh, I feel honored.
Yeah,
Thank you for
you're
having me back.
you're kind of like the unofficial co-host at this point.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Thank you.
And next up, also returning to the show, my good friend Sean McGrath. Hello, Sean.
What's up? Long time, actually long time no join. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been meaning to make it happen again. You were one of the OG original, I think like one of the first five shows, and you were awesome. You won the Cinema Flow tournament and forced me and Atif to watch Sleepaway Camp, which wasn't a
He,
force. It was a
he
good
still
movie.
owes me that one too. He never saw it.
I think so. Yeah. And
Yeah,
also for the audience, they should go and watch Rodge's Horror Lodge, one of my favorite YouTube channels, which
yeah,
you
no reason.
know.
Just a weird guy that we found.
Yeah.
He's just a guy. He's just a guy. Rodge's Horror Lodge.
Actually kind of looks like Sean, but
Mm,
it is not
he's way
Sean.
more of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, today, this episode was Angelique's idea, which I'm very excited for this one. It's Timothée Chalamet, Smash or Pass. Everyone knows Timothée Chalamet, one of the youngest or one of the hottest young stars working today, both literally and as a performer. Angelique, what made you want to do this episode?
Well, he's this the hot gossip around like the film industry right now. There's rumors of him winning Best Actor soon, maybe, with the award season coming up. And I do think his like all of the films he's been in as of late have been very relevant in like pop culture.
Polarizing too. Polarizing figure. So
Yeah,
there we go. Smash or pass.
exactly.
Yeah.
hmm Should we
Well,
start by saying would we smash or pass as like Timothy Chalamet in general?
Hmm.
Mm.
okay, who would like to go first?
I can go.
hmm
I I gotta say it's Smash. I really like Timothy's presence in Hollywood and as an actor. I think there's a lot of I call it actor brain people who are just like very like theater kids who never grew up. And I think Timmy adds just such a breath of fresh air into that sphere of like this is someone who is serious about the craft, but like not obnoxious about it, and like really dedicated to giving great performances and getting people out to theaters for original movies. And yeah, so I smash. I smash.
Smash.
I concur. I would say for 2010s to me, I don't smash. I pass just in terms of like there are some times I always like him in movies or almost always like him in movies, but I don't always love his choices. However, 2020s it gets a lot better for me. So I'd say overall smash. And I like the confidence. You know, I like
Yeah.
that he's like I'm a good actor. I want to win the Oscar. I think he
Yeah.
will win. So overall, solid. Angelique, what about you?
I would say, yeah, smash. I mean when he was like one of my first like big Hollywood crushes and when during like the late like or late 2010s. I'm not as attracted to him to physically smash anymore. He's kind of not really my type when it comes to like celebrity crushes anymore. But I think he's a very talented actor, and I like I would say smash to his work currently. I like what he's doing. I like that his campaigning right now. I really like he did a rap song, or he featured on a
Oh
rap
yeah.
song. That was pretty good. So I like him. Smash him.
Okay, awesome. Well, I think we're going to go through his filmography, kind of go through the highlights, and then we'll go through each movie and decide smash or pass. How about that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well, let's start with his first big breakout leading role in Call Me by Your Name from Luca Guadagnino. Is that a smash or a pass?
I feel predatory smashing Elio. And I understand it's not so literal, but I do think I mean, I'm a little younger than Army Hammer in that movie, but I still feel like a weirdo. It's that said, smash the performance. I think that's like it was pretty crazy for what is on a large scale a debut as like, his first like leading role for him to be nominated for Best Actor and be like a real contender. Honestly, I think probably should have won that year in my opinion.
It
But
was he lost to Darkest Hour, Gary Oldman.
yeah, I didn't see that shit. You see that shit?
I thought.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know. Zero cultural impact. People still talking about Call Me by Your Name to this day. Uh, I'm smashing the performance. I'm leaving Elio alone physically.
Okay, so when I was a 17-year-old watching this, yeah, smash all around. Because I mean, Timothy Chalamet was a little bit older than me, so I guess
Yeah,
it
you were
would have been.
allowed.
I
Yeah.
was loud. He wasn't allowed reverse to me,
The
but
character was allowed.
the character was
And
allowed.
in
Yeah,
in Europe, the character was super allowed.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, it's what I think. Like his performance is amazing. I think it's very impactful. It's like a movie I think about often. I read the book too, so love the book. And it's one of those movies when I think about European summer, that's what I think about. And yeah, I would say it's a huge, huge smash movie all around.
Did you hear about the sequel book?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
I did. I didn't read it. Don't know a
I don't
lot
know if it
about
came out. I remember seeing a sample of it and people were mad that they thought it was bad, but I don't
it.
know.
It did come out
Yeah.
in 2019.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zach?
I've never seen this movie. I've
What?
okay.
Really?
Whoa!
I started it on a plane and I fell asleep, and then I never really got back to it.
It's also an awkward plane watch.
It is an
I
awkward
tried to
plane
watch it
watch.
on a plane too, and I was next to this like sweet older lady, and I felt kind of weird watching two dudes like fondle each other. So yeah, I also stopped it on the plane. But you should watch it. I
Yeah.
mean, I know you're not a Luca guy, but as an Oscars completionist, you must see Call Me by Your Name.
I think because I since Oscars in 2011, I've seen almost every Best Picture
Yeah.
nominee. I think this was like the first time I missed one.
Yeah,
But I'll get around to it. I mean, I feel like I should see it in a theater, like if they re-release it, because
of
it's
course, ideally,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's Call Me by Your Name. And then the same year, in the same Best Picture lineup, we had one of his most memorable supporting roles in Lady Bird. Is that a smash or a pass?
You want to start on this one?
Me? Okay. I honestly, okay, the way he looks, again, I was 17 years old when I watched it. Smash. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so hot. But when it comes to his performance, I would say like maybe a pass. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. It's not like my favorites. I mean, compared to like,
He cracks me up in that movie.
I also haven't seen it in a really long time, so I guess just to spice things up. If I have to like the character too, maybe pass.
Character is a heavy pass.
Heavy character, but heavy pass. Performance, I mean, maybe smash. I just like I can't speak to it right now because I haven't seen the movie, and so like I think when it comes to like the movie in general, it's not like memorable for me.
Really? So yeah, I
Mhm.
was I was a Lady Bird hater when I first saw it, but I rewatched it recently at work when I was working with teenage girls in residential mental health care, which is a very good setting to see Lady Bird because a lot of them were dealing with a lot of the same issues the main character was, and a lot of them had very not great relationships with their parents. So seeing it, impacting them definitely recontextualized it to me. I actually really love that movie now. His performance was killing me. I feel like I was the only person in the room laughing at like every line he was saying. But like you're saying, like comparing to like seeing it as a 17-year-old is so funny because his character is the exact prototype for like what I imagine the guy you date when you're 17 and are like, oh my God, he's so hot. And then you realize like, oh, this is the worst guy ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, pass on the character, smash on the performance and smash on the movie as a whole.
Interesting. I This was the first time I ever saw him in a movie, and that's why I didn't like him for a few years, just because I
Mhm.
always associated him with that character. I know that's silly, but at the time, I don't know, I don't like him. But his performance, the movie, I like. I mean, I saw it when it came out. I liked it. Upon rewatch, I thought it was a little boring, but the first time I saw it, I enjoyed it, and his performance, kind of in the middle. I'd say overall is probably good. He's serving the purpose he needs to in the movie, so smash, but it's not a passionate smash.
It's a passionate smash, and again, not physically because I do think he's a 17-year-old, but no, I think. literally every other line that comes out of his mouth is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Like after she's mad at him for lying about saying like that he was a virgin, he's like, "Do you have any idea how many people are dying in Afghanistan right now?" Like, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
That one was funny, actually. Now you're
Yeah.
reminding me. I've again, it's been a while, so that one's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, just someone who is so incapable of seeing the world from any perspective other than his own.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was 2017. And then the next year in 2018, he was in Beautiful Boy with Steve Carell. This is where he plays like a heroin addict. I remember watching this movie when it came out, but it was a while ago. Have either of you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
In
What
bits and pieces at work,
Yeah,
but not all the way through.
yeah.
is it, a smash or a pass?
Honestly, I'm gonna pass on it. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite performance of his, and I think the movie in general. I remember like because I think I'm in like in the like I'm not the demographic. Like I guess I'm not the demographic, of course, but like I'm in the pool of I didn't love it. Well, I feel like a lot of people loved the movie and the performance, but I think he's still a really good actor in it. Like he's an amazing performer. It's just not my favorite of his, so I'm gonna pass on it.
Yeah, I'll say pass sober, smash on heroin as well. Because then, I just think we would have a little bit more to bond over. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of in the same boat. I
Yeah.
would say I that kind of movie about addiction is I feel like has kind of a ceiling, and I do think it's on the upper end of that ceiling. I just think they all do tend to fall into the same tropes, which are common tropes of, addiction rehab in real life. I would say if I'm to smash any performance, I would smash Steve Carell's. I do think that's like one of his best from what I've seen, and I hope to see it all the way through at some point. But yeah, that's a Steve Carell smash to me, pass.
I concur about Steve Carell. He's my favorite part of that movie. It's not really my type of movie. It's very dark and depressing, but I think for anyone who went through something like this, I'm sure it would resonate a lot. But for me, it's an okay movie.
Yeah, we used
Then,
to have to we'd have to make kids who wanted to watch it like watch it with clinical because there was concerns about it like romanticizing addiction and like drug use. So they wanted to make sure they had like a professional there to kind of walk them through it, which I agree with. I don't think it is romanticizing that kind of stuff, but it could definitely be like a little too heavy for someone who's in the shit or like been through the shit.
wow, yeah, absolutely. That was 2018, and the next year, 2019, one of his most, I think, memorable supporting roles. Not sure. It's Little Women. Have you guys seen this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is it a smash or a pass?
Smash all around for me, honestly. He's great in it. The movie's great. Yeah. Smash. Smash, smash, smash.
I'm
Sean?
smash smash pass. I smashed the movie. I smashed the performance. I think Laurie's kind of a bitch. I'm kind of with Joe on this one. I kind of
It's no use, Joe.
I just think you can't be that desperate, I think that's like I'm kind of with her. I understand why she
Why
can't
she passed.
why she passed. I agree. And it's like he's a great like I like the character, don't get me wrong. Like he's a nice guy and like I feel for him. But at the same time, like, yeah, no, I get where she's coming from. But I concur as far as like I think that movie is so cozy and like I just it feels like you're reading a book, like a really long like
Mhm.
novel. And I know a lot of people weren't into the two timeline stuff. I really liked it. I love the ensemble and yeah, his performance is just like super empathetic and like really you do feel everything he feels. Very expressive, like wears it on his sleeve, which I feel like is not his typical character. So yeah, no,
Yeah,
mostly Smash.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the monologue he does in the field,
Yeah.
great. Sean's parents got me Little Women, the book for
Yeah.
Christmas. So
Funny story, my brother, so that a lot of the movie was shot in Massachusetts. So my brother had a couple friends who worked on it, and one of his friends almost got fired because Timothée Chalamet asked him to buy him weed. And he said no. And Timmy got mad.
Well,
vibes.
just for that, I'm passing the whole damn thing. I I don't like this movie. It's not my type of movie. It's a period drama with fancy people.
There's women. I get you. Sorry.
No, it is not that. I love Barbie from Greta. It's just not
Some
this
of my
one.
best friends are women.
Exactly.
Now, Little Women Atlanta. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
Do you know
That's
what Little Women Atlanta is?
no.
Context clues.
Okay. I mean, I'm getting that sounds better.
You should look up Little Women Atlanta if you haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
Wow. Okay. I will look into that. But yeah, no, I don't like this movie. Um, 2 years later, he did The French Dispatch with Wes Anderson, supporting role. He's in a bathtub. I've seen this movie. I'll give it a smash. I liked it, although honestly, I watched it in between two weekends of directing a short film, so I think I was just in love with movies and in a good mood. So that might have
Yeah.
had an effect on my enjoyment of this movie. I'll be honest, I don't remember anything about his storyline, but I just remember him with his little mustache. Overall smash, but I'm not that passionate about it. What do you think?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but all I know about him is him with the mustache in the bathtub. So I will pass by default.
Yeah. Well, I won't pass on default. I will just pass. It's not my favorite performance. I don't love the movie. I think when it comes to the movie as a whole, um, the only like smash part about it is like the first little vignette of it, if I'm being honest. So, and it's a vignette that he's not a part of. So, yeah.
Absolutely fair enough. The same year, 2021, was Dune Part 1. Go ahead, smash or pass.
Smash. Kind
Smash.
of okay. So Paul Atreides in Dune 1, I think is still smashable, because he hasn't quite started transitioning into Space Hitler yet. He is trying to avenge his father and his family's clan. That's very admirable. So yeah, I think you can smash Paul Atreides in Dune Part 1. Um, Performance smash, I think he didn't super come into his own as the character until Dune Part 2. But I do still think it's a solid Paul. I would smash the movie as a whole. I think the villain of Dune movies are pretty excellent, and I'm really, really intrigued and scared to see what they do with Messiah, but I think he's gonna kill it. Yeah, big old smash.
Yeah, literally, he could kill.
Hmm.
So I also agree with Sean to smash it. Pretty much on all points. Like I we'll get to the second part in a little bit, I think. But yeah, I don't really have too much to add. Sean kind of like definitely brought the same points I was thinking of bringing up. So yeah.
I concur. This is the first time where I was like, okay, I get it now, like with the Timmy hype. And I really enjoyed this movie. It's not the type of movie I usually like, but with all the fantasy and sci-fi of it all, but I enjoy it. These are so well done. Denis Villeneuve is probably the reason I really love these movies, but Timmy is the lead of it, and he does a great job. Excited for the next one.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The same year, 2021, he was in a movie I don't think either of you have seen, but this is by far my favorite movie that he appears in, even though he's only in it for a little bit, which is Don't Look Up.
Oh, I haven't seen it. No.
I've just seen clips of his character, and I know he's playing like kind of this like douchey celebrity that I believe hooks up with Leo's wife.
Not a cele No,
No.
that's really wrong. That's not He's not a
Yeah,
celebrity and not
really
Leo's wife.
wrong.
He
Well,
is
he's
like
still douchey.
he's a douche for sure, but he's just
Yeah,
like
not that
a
wrong.
yeah, oh yeah, but he's not a celebrity. And he's hooking up with Jennifer Lawrence, who's the lead character, DiBiase. And
Mm.
yeah, this is a movie about the comet that's coming to Earth, and the president and the White House are doing a terrible job trying to stop it. And yeah, he brings the um the theme of faith to the movie. He's actually a religious character in this movie, and he's kind of
Mm.
the only one who, like, he has a really great scene towards the end where uh, there's a prayer and he's kind of leading it. And he's very funny in the movie, but he has a little, not monologue, but like, it's like some dialogue towards the end. I thought he did a really great job, and so Smash for the movie and smash for him, but he's in it for like 10 minutes.
I fucking love fingerling potatoes.
Yes, that's in there. Um, the next year, 2022, he did Bones and All once again with Luca Guadagnino. I have not seen this movie. I don't know much about it other than it's cannibals, I suppose. But tell me,
Yeah,
much about it.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
No.
I've very mixed thoughts on this movie.
Mix Smash.
Mixed match. Yeah, I think this movie is conceptually so interesting, and I love the world that it builds. I think as a movie, it is a pass for me. I think it's slower than it needs to be, and they fill a lot of time with pretty shots that don't mean much. Um, I think Timmy's performance is borderline, but I will lean to Smash. I think he escalates it. I think I would like the movie less if he weren't the male lead. Um, yeah, I think Bones and All is a pass for me in general. The character is a pass because I don't want him to eat me. And the performance is a slight smash. Um, I, was this based off a book?
Yes.
I want to read the book.
Yes.
I think the book would be, I think this is the kind of story that would be better as a book. But I love the lore. I love Mark Rylance as Sully. Sully is a major pass, but Mark Rylance as Sully is the biggest smash of like a supporting performance that I've seen in like the last 5 years.
Nice.
Nice.
The next year, 2023, we had Wonka.
Cool.
I think I know where some of you stand on this. There may be some disagreements here. Is it a smash or a pass?
Movie is a pass-ish. Pass-ish. Timothy is like the best part of it, so smash for Timmy. He can't read, smash. I love a man who can't
Yeah, do you
read.
smash or pass Wonka himself?
Me? Smash.
Yeah, that's valid. I'm the same spread. Um, I think without Timmy, I would have straight hated this movie. I'm pass firmly, but like not the biggest pass in the world. Like
Yeah.
it's not like dog shit, but it's like I don't know. I didn't find the music to be very good. I just thought the plotting was it just strayed so far from like what made like the OG Charlie and the Chocolate Factory like so magical and like sustained so long. I just found it very confused. Timmy's performance, he's given it his all. I don't think it's great, but it is effortful, which is something I didn't feel was super present in the other performances in the movie. So yeah, I will smash his performance. And yeah, I'll smash his weird fucking illiterate Willy Wonka that is running from Hugh Grant to Oompa Loompa the whole movie. He's there's a little bit of heart to that character, even if I feel like he's completely dissimilar to like actual Willy Wonka. But yeah.
Uh,
Scrub, scrub, scrub.
Fair enough. I smash pretty hard for this movie. It's my favorite movie that he's the lead in. I
Um,
think when you watch movies with kids, you kind of view them through their eyes a little. Like I have a little cousin
Definitely.
I watched this movie with in theaters, and she didn't know anything about the old Willy Wonka, the old Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So watching with her, it's just like a live action kids movie, like a new thing. And I enjoyed it. It's not like Shakespeare or anything, but it's a good musical in my opinion. I know you probably don't like the songs. I quite liked the way that what's his name, Paul King directed the musical sequences. I thought they were really creative. As a story, I felt for him in the end with the mom. Like when the mom he finds the thing that she left for him, like the chocolate, right? And the theme of like it's not about the chocolate, it's who you share it with. Very
yeah.
cheesy, I know, but for a kids movie, for a message, I thought that was really sweet and nice. So, like, it's like
Very chocolatey.
very what?
Very chocolatey.
Very
Very
chocolate.
chocolatey. It's like with making movies. It's not the movies, it's the people you make them with. So that's kind of how I thought about this one.
I think it's the movies. No, but I understand.
Yeah.
I agree at its core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried when I first saw this movie when Timothy is singing like if you wanna
I
be a
laughed.
pair. Yeah, he laughed. Then
Uh,
flip around and view it.
yeah, I think it's sweet. I think it's sweet. And now I'm excited for Paul King to do the Labubu movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's doing it. He's
Bro,
that's
I'm
his
gonna kill
project.
myself. Live on air. Traumatize your audience forever.
Yeah.
Well, it's audio only.
Well, they'll hear the gun. And they'll
Watch
hear
me.
you say, oh, Sean.
And then it's like, and then Zach's like, you're muted. You're muted.
Take two.
Take two. We'll do it again.
I mean, the Paul King, like the Labubu movie doesn't deserve Paul King. Like, you know what like they got a good deal with him doing that. But anyway, that's Timmy's 2023. 2024, he did Dune Part 2. We already talked about Dune, but is this Part 2 a smash or pass?
Smash to the highest degree.
Oh.
I was blown away by Dune Part 2. Yeah, no, I think that they Dune is a really hard book to adapt. I've seen David Lynch's Dune. I'm as big of a shooter for David Lynch as it gets, but that movie is like all over the place and like especially in the second half really falters. Dune 2 I thought Villeneuve had made it so tight and like so every sequence is like there's something incredibly impressive about what you're seeing or like the performances and Timmy especially I think in this movie really solidified him in my mind as one of the best working actors today. There's an intensity and like a very palpable transition in his Paul Atreides from like kind of a lost like rich kid who's like, fighting for the first time in his life to a genocidal maniac who like genuinely has no morals and like no concern for other people. So yeah, pass Paul Atreides in this movie. Smash Timmy's performance and smash Dune Part 2.
Yeah, I agree with that spread, my dear, lovely partner, Sean.
I also concur. I think this is, I mean, I said Wonka is my favorite movie he's the lead in. This might be the best one, just overall. I think, I mean, I was rooting for Nora to win the Oscar because that was my favorite, but part of me was like, if Dune 2 had won, I would not have been upset in
I don't think
one
anyone
iota.
I don't think anyone would have been upset.
That would have been crazy looking back on it. I mean, I think it might be the best of the spread. I think probably Anora is best for the culture of the Academy, just as far as like original, like mostly comedic movies. That's pretty cool about like darker like real life subject matter. But yeah, no, I wouldn't have been upset with the Dune win at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I think is so silly about the Academy, not to go on a tangent, but is the whole like, oh, it's part two. We'll wait till the last one. Like, well, maybe the next one's not as good. We'll see. I hope it is.
And it's also if Messiah does really well, it won't be the last one, and the later Dune books are garbage. So like if they're waiting to the last one, they're gonna be sorely mistaken. But no, I have high hopes for Messiah. I
Me
think
too.
the book is so weird from what I know of it.
I don't
And
know.
I'm curious to see how the fuck they're gonna do some of it. But I think if they let Denny cook, it could be the best of the three,
But I
which
think the third one is Denny's like last one he said he's gonna
that
do.
makes sense.
Well,
Before on James Bond grind.
Yeah, that makes
exactly.
I would also drop out after Messiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just filmed it in Abu Dhabi, so we'll see. I think it's just called Dune Part 3 rather than
Yeah.
Messiah. So
Easier for audiences to, yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. The same year, which was last year, 2024, or well, year before last, I guess now, is A Complete Unknown, Bob Dylan. Uh, I'll start. Pass. I don't like this movie at all. I think it's boring, and I'm sick of musical biopics. He he didn't even impress me. I'll go. I don't want to smash all of his performances, so I'll say pass on this one because I don't like it. But I think you guys liked it more, so for positivity's sake.
Haven't
Oh,
seen it. No, I didn't
Yeah.
see it. I like Bob Dylan. I'll smash Bob Dylan. And like, yeah, I don't know. I from the second this movie was announced, I was a little dubious. From what I saw of Timmy's performance, I don't know. I'm with you on musical biopics and also like just I think it's hard to do a performance where you're playing a celebrity without a celebrity like Bob Dylan who looks and sounds such a specific way without doing like an impersonation and without that coming off really cheesy.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it in context of the movie, so I don't know, but from what I saw, it looked cheesy. So
Yeah.
I'll pass by default and by choice.
I'm also a pass on this one. Honestly, during the award season last year, I was I was actually very hardcore not wanting Timothée Chalamet to win for this performance. I'm kind of I don't love when someone wins to impersonating somebody else because it's like, wow, you did an impersonation of somebody. Like, here's the Oscar. So it's definitely when it came to award season last year, I was in the Adrian Brody like campaign of like I want him to win. But I actually really like the music performances in the movie. I actually have favorited a song from the movie that I listen to sometimes. So I would say the music performance are good. The movie's fine. Not very memorable for me. And as someone who didn't really know too much about Bob Dylan, it was fine. And that's all I have to say. I think I like the girl more. What was
Joan
her?
Baez?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked her a lot more, and I was more interested in her character, and I thought she had a better performance. So,
Happy
Monica,
belated birthday to Joan Baez.
yeah,
It was
her name.
yesterday.
Oh, happy belated birthday. And then I think her name is Monica, the girl that
Mhm.
plays her.
Yeah,
So,
Monica Barbaro. I think the better movie that was maybe inspired by Bob Dylan is Inside Llewyn Davis. That's like
That movie's
I haven't
incredible.
seen it.
Oh, you should see that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really great one. And yeah, definitely in the vein of a Bob Dylan kind of character. Yeah.
yeah, like if things didn't work out as well as they did for
Mhm.
Bob Dylan.
Definitely.
Um, Actually, out of the best actor, I did agree. I thought Adrian Brody was better, but I would have gone with Conclave.
I agree.
Ray Fiennes. Yeah,
Same
that's a
here.
great movie. But that was he lost, but he won the SAG award, and now that brings us to this year with Marty's Supreme Christmas Day, where he may finally win his Oscar. Is this a smash or a pass?
Smash.
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 Smash!
Smash, smash, smash.
Smash.
That's it. No,
Yeah.
just kidding, just kidding.
Great
But
movie.
I loved his performance in this. Continuing what I said in the beginning, what we said about in the beginning of the podcast was I like his campaigning for this. I think he has a very it was just a very good performance and it kept me on edge the whole time and it's very believable, I think. He plays a very believable character. Um, Kind of derogatory.
Yeah,
Like
not a character I would smash personally,
yeah, same.
but I do.
You're saying you don't like his pedophile mustache or unibrow or anything?
Hey man, that's cultural. That's time period. That's we can't put that on him. I think we say we would pass on Marty. However, I do think we're saying that from an omniscient point of view where we know that everything Marty does is to service himself and that he doesn't care about anyone until, well, I won't spoil. But uh I think if we were living with Marty, we would be charmed by Marty.
Yeah,
Personally, I would be charmed by Marty
same.
because that is the kind of personality I take to in sports so heavily is
Mhm.
just like people who talk shit and act like they have nothing to lose constantly, believe their own bullshit and either sell the crowd or don't sell the crowd. Which, for him in that movie, everything seems to always go wrong because like, he's doesn't take good care of the people in
Mhm.
his life and like doesn't isn't careful about the decisions he makes. I think it's such a multifaceted character, such a dedicated, like committed performance. And yeah, I think kind of a parallel to his career in some ways. I think a lot of people uh, have doubted Timothée Chalamet and have like put pressure on him and wanted him to fail. And in spite of that, he's believed in himself and believed that he belongs at the top. Which I think is one of the reasons why I both smash this performance and smash his career as a whole and smash this movie as a whole. I was very impressed with the whole production.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, um I think that I viewed this movie a little differently than I would have like 7 years ago or 8 years ago, where I would have been like, yeah, fuck yeah, believe in yourself. But actually, I think the reason why people like Marty exist in the world is because the older I get, the more I'm like, actually, most people in your life, everyone's life, don't really believe in you. Like
Mhm.
even family, like I think and if you don't believe in yourself, who is going to? I mean, that's the case for most people. I'm not saying specifically for me. I have a pretty good life, like friends and family. But in general, like I think why is America full of selfish people who just, if you get the power to, will just walk over whoever? I think this is Wolf of Wall Street. This is Marty Supreme. This is Catch Me If You Can, yeah,
It's the
etc.
culture that's been built, you know.
Mhm.
Especially, I think it's so smart to have the movie take place pretty immediately post World War II, because I think that's the time when everything was booming and capitalism and everyone just fighting for their spot on the heap of shit. So yeah, no, I agree with that take. Just again, it's not personally, I have people in my life who believe in me, but on a grand scale, most people don't know or care about me. You know what I mean? So it's like you do have to kind of fight for your keep, whether it's a moral victory like he's going for, or absolute world domination like maybe he's going for earlier on in the movie. And I do like the arc of the character too, because he does have a couple people in his life who do care and believe about him. Odessa Zion's character and Tyler the Creator's character are both genuine friends that he takes advantage of, and doesn't recognize that genuine support he's getting from. So yeah, I think it's so complex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie, and I think he may win very well. And only thing I'll note is people act like, oh, he's the box office savior. This movie's not made that much money, but I hope it does. I hope
But
when
it's,
you win
it's
the
the
nom,
effort. It's
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
it's it's the oomph he's putting into coming out to go see original, well-made movies for adults. Like I think that's something that we need. And yeah, this isn't breaking the bank, but like, if everyone comes at marketing their movie with the attitude that he is, I think that it will make a genuine difference. And I think we need more soldiers at the top like Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that he's smart about is when he does press, he's only talking about Marty Supreme, Marty Supreme, Marty Supreme. If it's Bob Dylan, that's all he talks about. Whereas these others like uh Sydney Sweeney, she can open a movie like Housemaid, but she's promoting her whole brand to get her fashion deal or makeup deal, whatever, commercials, etc.
She's
So
still on the apology tour.
that's true. Um, but yeah, no, this is, and you know what's interesting? He has Dune Part 3 coming up next, and then nothing else as far. Oh, no, wait, he's doing a movie, James Mangold, another one. So that'll be cool.
We know
He
what it is.
works, huh?
We know what it is.
I can look up while someone else talks for a second.
Cool, cool,
No.
cool. Yeah, who else is up this year for Best Actor?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right, those are basically the two. That's a tough pick. Those are two to me like top class performances that I
Yeah.
would struggle. I
I
think
agree.
politically I'd give it to Timmy just because he has been in it so many times and been close.
Same.
And I do think this is a good enough performance that like I'd be happy with him getting it for this and not the Bob Dylan movie.
Same.
But also if they were to give it to Leo, I wouldn't necessarily disagree.
Yeah. Same here. I agree.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Yeah.
Leo's my favorite actor of all time, and he really should have two Oscars. So I would be,
You
if I
probably have a couple already.
he should have a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I would vote for Leo. And to be honest, I wouldn't even mind Michael B. Jordan, who will be nominated.
I wouldn't hate that either. Yeah, I'd be into that. I'd be
I think
interested in winning anything, honestly.
I think Ethan Hawke will be in the race for Blue Moon, which didn't love
Possible.
that movie, but his work is incredible, and he really should have an Oscar by now.
Dude, that's a dream blunt rotation. Leo DiCaprio, Timothée Chalamet, Ethan Hawke, and Michael B. Jordan. Two Michael B. Jordans.
And then
Yeah.
people are hoping Jesse Plemons gets nominated.
That would be dope. That would complete the blunt circle perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can read a little about his new movie. This is a package that was bought by Paramount. I don't think it's started filming yet, but it seems pretty legit. This is Deadline. It says the movie's called High Tide. It's it's like Heat meets Hell or High Water mixed in with one of those Bruce Springsteen songs about tragic brother relationship. Chalamet will play a former MotoGP racer haunted by a career-ending crash and a family legacy of abandonment. He's running a garage and tending to his drug addict father. When his dad dies, he's drawn back into the world of high-speed risks and extreme danger when his estranged brother, already being pursued by the FBI, recruits him for a series of bank robberies on superbikes. Action Chalamet?
It sounds like six different movies, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
James Mangold's a good director, even though I don't like Complete Unknown. He's obviously did like Ford v Ferrari, which I love. So Could be good.
I
I
don't
haven't seen
know.
it.
Have I seen? I don't think I've seen a James Mangold movie.
Oh, you have. You did
What else have
Logan.
you done? Which one?
Logan.
Oh yeah, Logan's good.
I haven't seen Logan.
Really, Logan's a good movie. That's one of the few superhero movies of that era that I think like is really doing something special.
He also did 310 to Yuma, a Western that's really good. Night and Day with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix.
I should see Walk the Line at some point.
Yeah, and Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. Not that good. But overall, I think he's a good director. I think just sometimes the script isn't exactly
Yeah,
there. But this one sounds solid.
yeah. No, it's interesting.
Yeah, well, that is Timothée Chalamet, smash or pass. Is he your favorite young actor? I mean, he's 30 now, so I don't know. I mean, he's
Yeah, if he counts. I mean, I'd have to look at a list. I think as far as people as high profile as he is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd put him over like the Jacob Elordis and the Austin Butlers, both of who I like, but like I do think he's on a different level.
I agree. I have to think about it. I feel like there's other young. I like Sophie Thatcher. She's one of my
Mhm.
favorites, but I think when it comes, she's definitely not on the same level as Timothée Chalamet, but
She's still earlier in her career
early.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. Timmy's been low-key acting since he was
very young.
younger, less significant roles, but he's
Yeah.
had a longer career than people really know.
Yeah.
We skipped over some of it, obviously, because we haven't seen his earlier stuff.
Yeah,
But
and or
yeah,
he was like way, way too young to do his
yeah,
cinematographer.
yeah. Like Interstellar, younger brother. It's like we can talk about when he grows up to be Casey Affleck, but
Yeah,
yeah,
very small role.
that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, so true.
yeah. Well, he's I don't think he's my favorite. I mean, well, does 35 count? Because like Margot Robbie for me is my favorite actress. So, and she's feels
Yeah, I mean, she's been in the game long enough. I think she's probably lost her young card, but like not that she's old, but I don't know. I do think 35 is a cutoff.
well, if that's I mean, then well, she and Jennifer Lawrence are both like 35, so that they're there. But out of the young actors, I like Austin Butler, I would
Yeah,
say.
solid.
Yeah, he might
I
be
think I
my.
prefer Jacob Elordi over Austin Butler, maybe. It
I,
depends. 'Cause I love Austin Butler in Doom Part Two.
he's so good in Dune
Yeah,
Part
he
2.
is so good in
Yeah,
Dune Part. He's probably one of my favorite parts in Dune
yeah.
Part Two. But I think Jacob Elordi. I like the projects he's picking, honestly.
Ooh, actually, I was gonna say maybe Margaret Qualley because I love The
Like,
Substance.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's pretty
he is
great.
also good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'd have to think about it,
Look a
but
list.
yeah, as far as like people who are in the running for like awards, yeah, probably go with Timmy.
okay. Anything to add on Timmy Smash or Pass before we wrap this up?
Marvel, stay away from him.
Yeah.
Timmy, stay away from Marvel.
And I mean, I know he's happy with his significant other, but side eye.
Oh, really? You're not into the whole Kylie Jenner relation? They seem pretty tight. They've been like 3 years now. He keeps
Yeah,
thanking her
exactly.
at the
Exactly.
ceremonies.
Or it's like, is this interesting? I don't know.
Yeah, it's very celebrity.
Yeah,
And I guess obviously like they're both pretty famous. But yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know much about Kylie Jenner, so I can't
same.
I can't really speak to how the personalities clash. And also, I don't know either, just people. So,
Yeah, that is
won't
true.
be parasocial to your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let
Yeah.
me ask you this actually, one more thing. You got any movies you're excited for in 2026?
Hunger Games, Sunrise on of the Reaping. Sunrise on the Reaping, excuse me.
Send Help.
Send
The Sam Raimi's first original horror movie in over 10 years. Or
More, 16 years.
16 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't blown away by the trailer, but I have total faith in my goat. Um, yeah, so glad to see him get a new horror film.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can pretty much do whatever he wants, so he picked this, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Yeah, I really like Drag Me to Hell, so I'm quite
When did you see
excited.
Drag Me to Hell?
I
Recently?
wa I watched it last year at the Los Feliz with our friend Ben on 35 millimeter, and we
Fuck
knew
yeah.
nothing about it.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just saw, oh, it has really good reviews. I was like, "Do you want to go to this?" And he said, "Sure." It was like 10 p.m.
That
Great
movie
movie.
rocks. Yeah, I
I
love that
haven't
movie.
seen any
Sam
horror
Raimi.
Sam Raimi horror.
Yeah, we gotta run the Evil Deads and Drag Me to Hell you'd also enjoy. There's a talking goat.
You know what I would love to see, and they always show this at the revival houses, but Army of Darkness.
Oh
Never
yeah.
seen.
You would like Army of Darkness because it's like the straight comedy of the three. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Other than Send Help, though, I mean, that's January. Is there any other Sean movies of note?
I'd have to look at a list for the year. Do you want to mention one you want while I pull up the old Letterboxd?
Well, I figured
Just a
you would.
movie you'd want to see in 2026 while I pull up the old Letterboxd?
I feel
Like,
like you would be excited for Resident Evil.
Yeah, I am. I haven't played many of those games. I've only played seven, but I love Zach Kreger's work, and I do think he'll do something cool with that universe and that tone. Um, yeah,
oh, there's Werewolf.
Werewolf. Who's is that?
Robert.
Robert Ayers. Yeah, I still gotta see Nosferatu. Yeah, there's a few. I'm curious to see how the live action Backrooms goes. Um,
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey, definitely. Yeah, that's a huge one for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very much when it comes to anticipation, I just kind of like find out nearer because if I look forward to it the whole year and it gets delayed, then I'm just kind of let down. But yeah, we'll take them as they come. I like to be surprised by sleeper hits too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Well, here's hoping that the Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Kendrick Lamar movie does not get delayed again.
dude. Yeah, if that's happening, like that would be up there for me.
It's definitely filmed. Like
Yeah,
it's a real movie, but I think they're just taking their sweet time with the editing.
yeah.
And
That seems like
also,
a tough one to edit as well.
yeah, also I just shout out Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Yeah, I'm curious. We'll see. I have faith because David Fincher is obviously a great director, and I love the character of Cliff Booth. It's just kind of an odd movie, like this late after Once Upon a Time, and just after an original smaller budget movie from David Fincher. I'm just curious on how this even happened, especially after the movie critic got canceled. Um, yeah, this I'm curious to see it. I'll probably like it. I love that character.
Yeah, well, I could tell you a little is just that he wrote it and just for fun and
Yeah,
showed it to Brad Pitt. And this was unrelated to the movie critic. It has nothing to do with that. In fact, Cliff Booth wasn't even in the movie critic. But then he didn't want to direct it. And then Brad really loved it. And he was like, wait, what if I got someone else to direct it? And he was like, well, who? And obviously, who does Brad Pitt work with all the time?
yeah,
David Fincher. And Quentin's favorite director is David Fincher. So lo and behold. And
yeah.
then Netflix unloaded the truck of money. My biggest question is it shot on film or digital? Because it's Eric Messerschmidt who shot all of David Fincher's movies and always shoots on digital. So I'm really interested to see what they did.
Yeah.
So, what we know about the Sheep Detectives.
I have a friend who's seen that movie at a test screening.
Seen it?
Yeah. But it looks fun. I like
Are you
the
embargoed?
I've not seen. I have a friend who's seen it. I was
Oh, okay,
gonna
I see.
go.
I see.
There's one movie I'm not embargoed on that I've seen that you should really look out for, which is Nirvana, the band, the show, the
Oh
movie.
yeah, dude. I love Matt Johnson. And I've been meaning to watch the series they did, Nirvana the Band the Show. But a couple of my friends, yeah, saw the Nirvana the Band the Show the movie and really loved it.
Tyler really liked it,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying.
I'm excited for the drama, and
Hmm.
I'm like interested in Wuthering Heights cautiously.
Yeah, I'll see them both. Um, Probably with you. Those would probably be ones that I would struggle to get out of bed to see. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to get Matt Johnson on the show because, well, Neon. So Chris
Yeah, that'd be
Stuckman is
sexy.
something.
I think that's not impossible too, because he was a scrappy, young guy not too long ago.
Yeah. Also, Digger, which is the Alejandro Inarritu Tom
Yeah.
Cruise movie. That I'm always hitting the D very hard when I say that title.
So I'd be like, what did you
Dude,
say?
yeah, that poster is crazy. Yeah.
And Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg.
Yes,
The
dude.
trailer looks
Yeah, that
good.
trailer's crazy.
Because Zach, are you seeing Avatar today, right?
No, I saw it yesterday.
Did you see the trailers?
Yes, I did. I saw
You saw the
the
Odyssey trailer, like the Odyssey long trailer?
no. I saw in Dolby rather than IMAX, and apparently it was only with IMAX.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw a little bit of it, and it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
There's also Hopper's Pixar, which we were talking on the last episode about original animation. I hope this one does well.
Yeah. I'll go see it. That one seems funny.
Hope they market it. They
Yeah.
never, yeah, I feel like they always flop on that with their
Mhm.
original movies. Yeah.
Mhm.
Recently.
Oh, also we're talking about Greta today. Narnia, that's
Yeah.
this year.
Greta's making a Narnia movie?
Yeah, she's
The
contracted
fuck?
to do two Narnia movies for Netflix.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, I'm excited for her.
Netflix, but that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
I
I think she
think
like advocated it though to be released in theaters because I forget because I think they were only supposed to stream it and then she was like, please, please.
I believe she's only directing one, and this
How
one
was
is
she
gonna
not released two? I thought she was in a contract for two.
possibly, but I think she's writing two, but only directing one.
Okay.
Wait,
But
wait, Greta Gerwig or Greta Lee?
Greta
Retic-
Gerwig.
Okay, cool. I don't need a slow two character Narnia drama.
well, this is in IMAX only, so it's not going to be in any normal screens, only IMAX for a month, and then it'll be on Netflix, and it's a $200 million budget.
Wild.
I love Narnia. Fun fact about me is when I was a kid, I wanted to see the Narnia movie so bad that I made my parents take me out of school early to see it the day it came out.
That checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, and my parents are divorced, always been divorced, so I got them together. I need to add that to my movies
Yeah,
I forced
you
my parents to watch. It's Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That's one of them.
I got another that I got taken out of. I missed school. I just skipped. My parents let me skip school to watch The Revenant at 10 a.m. on the first day that it came out. Sean, were there any movies you skipped school to watch, like the first showing?
Yeah, I'm not sure when Shrek the Third came out, if it was 2006 or 2007, but
Seven.
my uncle was a very early adopter of pirating movies. So he had this fucked up weird little burned DVD where you could watch cam rips of new movies. So I stayed home from school and watched Shrek the Third in my basement.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's, I don't love Shrek the Third, but
That sucks.
I don't like it at all. Actually, I like the first one only. But are you
You don't
excited?
like Shrek 2?
Shrek 2 is funny, but the story of the
Shrek
first
1 is
one,
the best, which
yeah.
I like. We're in the minority on that, but like I'm with you. Yeah.
I'm also with Spider-Man. I don't, the second one's okay. I think the first
Really?
one has the best story.
Spider-Man 2 to me is like peak, but Spider-Man 1 is also pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited for Shrek 5? That's also 2026.
Like no, I'll probably see it. Honestly, I never saw Shrek 4.
Horrible. And I was
Yeah,
11. Like it wasn't even like later I rewatched it and hated it. I hated it as a child, so it's
yeah.
bad.
That's when you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, a couple more. Toy Story 5, Smash or Pass?
The
Didn't see.
toys?
No, the movie. The
You tell me you wouldn't smash Woody. You can say I don't care. I'll get it. I didn't see 4 either, so I would have to catch up. I don't love that they're making a phone bad movie,
It's
but
an iPad bad.
iPad bad movie, but like yeah, I don't know. I know some people went apeshit for Toy Story 4.
I did.
Yeah.
That was my number one of that year. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Kids. When they two stuffed animals are like kids, kids. I like them.
hmm
Smash or Pass as a movie, Project Hail Mary.
Smash, I
Oh
think.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
interested. I'm intrigued.
I like The Martian. I like Ryan Gosling. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. There's
Uh,
years later,
Boned.
Bone Temple.
Bone or pass.
Yeah.
Bone.
Pass.
Big bone for me.
Big Bone.
Big bone.
Big Bone.
Yeah.
No Bone. I didn't like the last one, but I get that
Not the
people like it.
last one. I thought you like thought it was fine.
It's a look as a movie. Danny Boyle, obviously royalty, love him, but like it's just so vicious, like too much for me. I wasn't in the mood, maybe. It's-
I was shocked at how much I liked that movie. I think it's such like a an interesting meditation on death in that
Hmm.
setting. I love that like the climax isn't a big battle. It's like a dignified, slow death of his mother. Like I
Hmm.
think that's so cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, I'm curious to see what they do next. I thought the ending is such a crazy left turn that
Yeah.
I kind of need to see what
Yeah.
this Jimmy Seville Lost Boys
Yeah.
game is like. Yeah.
I must admit, I don't have it logged on Letterboxd because I fell asleep in the last 20 minutes. I saw it with Angelique and
I
friends.
would no, we saw it. I saw it with him.
Oh, you did? Okay, then it was
Saw it with
Cynthia
Cynthia,
and Sean, or sorry, Cynthia and
Katie,
Katie and
and
Ben. Yeah.
yeah.
I slept, so I can't say I've watched it, but I remember just being grossed out a little. But maybe I'll watch this new one. Maybe it's better.
Bone Temple.
Oh, Smasher Pass, Godzilla minus zero.
I'm excited.
I didn't see minus
Yeah,
one.
minus one's good.
Yeah, people love it. I don't know. I'll see it if we can watch -1 first.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah, that's I've not seen the last one, but I know some people are obsessed with it, so.
Yeah,
It's good.
I've
It's
never
good.
really gotten down the Godzilla rabbit hole. I've only seen Shin Godzilla, which was pretty good.
I haven't seen Shin Godzilla. Godzilla minus one. I saw that after like recently getting dumped, and I was like, Godzilla got my back.
Yeah, no one got me. I know Godzilla got me.
Godzilla got my back.
I've only seen the dumb American like Godzilla versus Kong, the New
I
Empire.
haven't seen that movie. Yeah, it
Yeah.
sucks dick.
And it's a Godzilla. I saw the most recent the before Godzilla minus one, the most the American.
Yeah, that's the one I watched.
Was it King of Monsters or what?
Maybe it was no.
They made like
No,
three of them, right? There's the 2014 one with Bryan Cranston. There's Godzilla versus King
I think
Kong,
I saw 14. The 14.
and then what's the other one they made?
Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. There's also the one you mentioned,
That's not a
Godzilla.
real movie.
That is
Make it up.
a
I
500.
saw the trailer for that before Dune Part 2 and they played the trailer twice and someone in the theater was like, again! Because they did it back to back.
Fuck.
Yeah, $500 million. That movie. So I watched it. It's dumb, dumb American popcorn entertainment. Okay, there's the last one. We're done. Wildwood, from the director of Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yeah, I'm
Light.
excited. If it
Yeah,
doesn't get pushed back.
yeah.
I didn't see Kubo. I'm not familiar with their work. Is it
It's like
another similar animation style?
yeah.
This is the Leica one you're
Yeah,
excited
like
about.
the
Okay, yeah. No, I'd see that. I love shit like that.
yeah. Have
Okay,
you seen the
well,
trailer for the Hunger Games movie yet?
I haven't because, um, I was over the Christmas holiday. I wasn't in town, so I guess I didn't see it in the AMC. I haven't watched it online. Should I watch the trailer or should I just kind of go in blind? Okay.
That's a good trailer, I think.
I think it's a really well done trailer.
Yeah.
I haven't read the book or seen the most recent Hunger Games, but yeah, no, I was sold by the trailer. Like it's really not my thing, but I saw the trailer and I was like, this is gonna be pretty good.
I'm so excited. Jesse Plemons,
Yeah. Great casting, dude.
Ray Fiennes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sold in general. I took my little cousin to see the last one, and I liked that it was a prequel because I didn't have to explain anything. Because usually I'm like, well, this in the previous Avatar, this happened, so now you're up to speed. Whereas that one I was just new. It was a good movie. I'm sold on this, and I didn't know that Jesse Plemons was in it. Holy, oh my
And
God.
he's playing young Philip Seymour Hoffman, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
perfect? Yeah.
That's almost better than if it was Cooper Hoffman.
Right? No, we
Yeah.
literally had that same
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited for it. I love the way they were like revealing I don't know if you were y'all were seeing it, but the way they were revealing all the casting decisions were really cool. And I like it's a good mix of like newcomers and like people like really like actors that have been in the game for a
Yeah.
while. So I think the two main leads are newcomers or they haven't done too much. And then what's her face who's like in everything.
Oh, McKenna Grace.
McKenna Grace who's in
Yeah.
everything.
And the veterans they cast are not only like really famous, but really good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's something that the original Hunger Games had as well, with like Stanley Tucci and like fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman, like,
Hmm.
but
What do
also
you?
introducing newer actors as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think for as far as YA like stuff like
Dystopian.
that goes, Hunger Games is probably the best of the newer generation we have of those.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Catching Fire, best movie like ever.
It is. It's a hunger. I love all. Well, not all, but I love the first two Hunger Games. So I think this is Francis Lawrence. Yeah, he did a lot of them. So I think
The
it'll
Long
be
Walk as well, which I also really fucked with.
Yeah.
amazing. Amazing. Very excited. Okay, that'll be. Well, thank you both
Oh
for
yeah, thank you.
joining for this episode. I'm glad we got to do some little anticipated talk after. So, I hope you both come back and. And everyone should go and listen to the old Filmstead Girls episode and read Angelique's Substack, which I'll put a link for in the description.
Oh, thank you.
If you like Survivor, she got analyses of the last two seasons on there.
Yeah.
Very, very eloquent.
And my next Substack may or may not be analysis for 49. So in preparation for 50.
It's just like one sentence just says it sucks.
No. It didn't suck. I didn't.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Lower tier.
Lower tier, yeah.
Yeah.
Higher tier winner though. I would say.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. and everyone should go and watch Rodge's Horror Lodge for no reason. It's
For no
just,
reason.
it's not a, no,
Just
that
Sean's
sounded bad.
recommendation.
It's just this freak that's
That
like,
you've been
yeah,
following.
I found him on my For You page. He really loves horror movies, but he's really bad at like talking about them, and there's some weird people in the background, and he's kind of losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
hasn't posted in a while, but who knows, maybe soon he'll post. Keep an
Mhm.
eye out.
and also keep an eye out for Brain Bugs, the movie.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, if you are in Los Angeles, I don't know when you're planning on posting this, but
Soon.
on the 29th of January at Look Cinema in Glendale, we will be screening Brainbugs, which is a low budget, independent psychological thriller directed and written by my good friend and roommate John Wessling and shot on an iPhone by yours truly. So, yeah, come support indie cinema, January
Yeah,
29th.
shot by Sean McGrath, and he's taken, by the way.
And there will be a link to those tickets in the description. So please go watch Brain Bugs. I watched it and it is amazing.
Oh,
I agree. I agree.
thank you. Too kind.
And keep an eye out for Wild Man,
Oh,
the new
man.
new movie coming soon, starring Sean McGrath.
Also directed by John Wessling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And until the next episode of the Cinema Flow podcast, we will see you soon. Thank you for everyone for listening to this episode. Please rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And thank you both for joining. Until next time, stay safe and keep watching movies.
Bye.
Bye.